60 stars for a perfect score in 3 hours and 40 minutes. Let me show you how we pulled it off. Sorry, Blades of Glory, but you just experienced the Blades of Tiger Force. Hey everybody, this is Fox with Tiger Force, and we had just an excellent war here. Before they could even fire a single shot, we had completely perfect scored the Blades of Glory, and now I think there's like 8 hours left, and they still have yet to attack, and I don't blame them because in the first 3 hours and 40 minutes we had just utterly destroyed them. And as you can tell, we started from the bottom. Now we're here, as it were, the poet once wrote. But we started from the bottom attacking, and some key attacks. First of all, Snake, number 8, killing number 7. We'll go ahead and show that. Now, this is a base that is way below his pay grade. I mean, he can easily kill bases like this. Snake is an excellently engineered member of the clan. Has a very powerful offense despite his lower ranking on defense, but I'm going to take a little bit of a fast approach to these so I can show you a few videos. He pulled the CC from that direction and then is drawing them to the left side of the screen. Now he uses a 2 poison drop and then surrounds them with archers to take out the dragon. Then he drops a golem on one side and then another golem on the other. He always attacks from the flat side when doing this attack. And it looks like he has a Witch Valk combo with his golems. And so he's going to drop in some wall breakers. He's creating a funnel with the wizards first. Very wide funnel. Then he drops the witches and the archer queen. More wall breakers because the first didn't go through. As you can tell, his golem are pushing forward nicely. Followed then by the Valk. Now the Valk are all heading to the right side while the witches work up the middle with the wizards, and the golem are heading down the left side, which actually tanks very well for that wizard. And as he drops some heals strategically, which is good because those Valk, after that initial first big bomb, were taken under fire there, that really gave him a boost to pull all the way around the right side, as you can see. Now they're working their way to the back, another heal. The witches continue down the middle, and he has all but just cleaned these guys out. So this was a great job by Snake in setting the tone to then take the rest of the attack. So let's go ahead and see what happens next. Oh yes, they did run all the way back and cleared that, no problem. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so after Snake had killed number 7, then Mr. Meeson took out their number 10. And this is his peer, and he is a lower level base, but he does a great job of first pulling out that dragon and then deploying archers to then take out this max dragon, which, by the way, this was a good job. Of course, you know, the key to dragons is, or anything in the CC that has splash damage, is to get on all sides of it. And he did a good job of that with level 3 archers, completely killing that max dragon in the clan castle. Then his clan castle was a pack of hogs, which he then used to come in under some heals. This is a great strategy, by the way, for anybody that's maybe like Town Hall 5 or maybe 6. This is a phenomenal strategy because you can take out their clan castle with just archers and then save your wizards for cleanup after you basically have your hogs level everything under a couple heal spells. So another great attack. Great job, Meeson. And actually this is a really good strategy for any Town Hall 5, 6 to use. So excellent job there. Okay, but now, after Meeson had killed number 10, then Snake came in and took out number 8. And during all that process, we had some other attacks here from some lower bases, just cleaning up. I mean, look at that. 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars. All of our lower accounts, which, by the way, if you recall, something very important to this, our lower accounts, we discussed in the prior video about bringing in those lower accounts. Vital to this kind of success in the beginning and vital to long-term winning. I mean, overall overall strategy is important, and then it also needs to be backed up by some amazing attacks, or some really skilled attacks, I should say. And so let me show you, this is really where things took a turn. So this is when we set the stage, or I should say Gypsy set the stage, by attacking their number 1. And so he's bringing Hellfire right from the skies. He starts off, he has his max dragons, and he starts to create kind of a funnel on the edges there. And then he drops in 2 hounds, followed by the loons. Now the hounds are going to go forward and pull the clan castle, as well as pulling some air D fire. Now he uses a rage on those loons to get them in quickly. All right, so at this point, he uses his Warden's ability to turn everything invincible. And it looks like right now that invincibility was perfectly timed, because as you could tell, this Inferno Tower, which has been active the whole time almost, has not really damaged the loons at all yet, just because of that invincibility. And now he's going to freeze it over there. By the way, this is not a weak base at all. Those Teslas are pretty nasty, and some high-level defenses here. So his Lava Hounds finally pop. He has his dragons continuing to work up the center. He still has some loons left over that are going to go forth and murder, as Gypsy would say. Now he's dropped his heroes along the outside in a really good spot, because they're just going to work their way around the outside while the dragons continue to kill the middle. So great strategy there. And so as those work around, I'm going to speed it up just a bit here so we can get to more attacks. The queen works her way in. The dragons continue around the outside, and the queen still has her ability. So, exceptional attack. And like I mentioned before, I mean, it's attacks like this, you can strategize, you can come up with methods of making your clan strong, but you still have to have the skill to be able to pull off stuff like this in order to be able to win with a perfect score. So, phenomenal attack. Gypsy then went on, after killing number 1, he went on to kill number 2. And at that point, I was planning on attacking the next day, but I went ahead and decided to clean a number 3 to try to keep the momentum going. So on this attack, I had used a Golem Bowler Witch strategy, which we will see here. I'll try to break down here for you. Okay, so my goal on this here is to try to draw fire from all the key defenses. I was trying to draw fire from these 2 and then these here. And as you can tell, my golem here kind of turned in, but that's okay, because I dropped 3 bowlers here to hit the pump, which then would bounce over to that archer tower. And then the same thing over here, I was going to drop some to hit that to kill that archer tower. That's kind of my strategy when I first drop in these these bowlers, is try to take out some defenses right away, and then I'm dropping 3 witches on either side as well to kind of clear out the whole sides, or the corners. Then I drop the jump, and as soon as that golem goes towards the middle, I'm dropping all the rest of my bowlers, my clan castle of bowlers, as well as my heroes and the final witch. And I knew that the clan castle was going to pop soon, so I preemptively dropped that poison, which also got the queen. And then at the same time I dropped the jump here, I also jumped it there, because I wanted to make sure that they followed the path kind of around. So I've got both golems going in the middle. I saw the big bombs start to trigger, and so I was just a little outside the radius to be able to make those bowlers invincible. But I did make the other troops invincible with the warden. Dropped a heal, dropped a rage, kind of in that cluster in the middle there. And of course I've got some witches and some bowlers working around the left side, and some witches working around the right side. So then I raged again. And then I believe I drop another heal up here as soon as I saw that big bomb up kind of toward the top, I drop another heal. And so really at this point, if I can scroll out a little bit, I've got witches and bowlers going down both sides, bowlers and heroes in the middle. It's just pretty much a disaster for this guy. Hadn't even used my queen's ability yet, and I was actually just thankful that Gypsy made it so I didn't have to attack anything with Inferno Towers for a change. So that was kind of nice. thanks, Gypsy. And he did lead the charge on the second wave of this attack, so I definitely got to give him credit there. By the way, again, all this is possible because of this new method, I think, that we've got these lower accounts. Anyone bringing in a lower account can then bring in some defenses up top, and we want to stick to that. We don't want any defenses without bringing in a counterweight on the bottom. Dag and I were having a conversation one day about how we can kind of offset some of this upper weight that we have and still incorporate more power up top. And it was really his concept that brought forth this phrase I coined, which was the clan war weight footprint. So really a team effort on the concept and strategy, and of course a team effort here on the killing. So number 4 was a massacre, so I won't even show that. Number 5 was a massacre too, but I am going to show it because Mark was just raiding, and his warden was still down, but because of our little wind warpath going on, he popped online, and we asked him to go ahead and clear out 5. And so he actually just used his raiding army here, which was fantastic. I'll go kind of quickly through this one because this was pretty much just a massacre. Using a queen walk, actually great job because he took out the clan castle first, then he takes out the queen, and then I think, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, so there's the clan castle, got the queen, and then of course he uses a lightning on the air defenses, and then he just comes in, like I say, with his raiding army here, and pretty well cleans this guy out. So Mark making quick work of this poor guy. And then after that, he did another attack on the base below it. So by that time, we had the top 6 bases all destroyed. And then I will finalize it with a Johnny, who's our West Coast time zone, popped in late after that because we still needed to kill number 9. And he popped on here. It was the last one to take out. I don't even think he had... Oh, he did pull a CC. I'm not sure if he even... I think he was waiting on a golem or something. I'm not sure if he got it before this attack. But he just kind of came in here. Oh, yeah, he just brought in some giants in the interest of time. Because at this point, we were going to see how fast we could destroy these guys. And he just decimated the base. So definitely a team effort. Definitely a group concept. And definitely the start to what I think is going to be a huge win streak run here. Obviously, it's about skill, it's about strategy, and it's also about teamwork. So as long as we can keep those things going, guys, it's just going to be more to come. So stay tuned, and we'll have more of these perfect score videos, I'm sure, in the future. Make sure and subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you're active and competitive, head over to Search Clans, type in our hashtag, and request to join. Make sure you reference that you found us on YouTube, and we look forward to seeing you soon.